Meow, meow. This is Charlie, and it's time for Coach Rob's Canucks Thoughts. Meow. Meow. Thanks, Charlie, for that intro. Wasn't that a great intro, Shannon?
Yes, it was.
And we got
Charlie.
Shannon Hollingworth here. We just had the watch party that we made. Burgers, nice. Were good burgers, weren't they?
And they were really good burgers.
And Shannon had her tiny slice of cake and the ice cream, and we had chips and all that.
Yep.
And it was the Canucks playing LA tonight, an Autism Awareness Day in the arena. We know one of our friends, Lucas, he's really involved in that. He probably did a good job today and all that. So it was a 4-1 final, and it was Elias Peterson not scoring for the first time in 14 games. I was going to jump up and get my hat, but I think we can do this one without the hattie. Shannon, what do you think? Okay.
You can.
Anyway, it was a 4-1 final. And the scoring, it was Brock Bossler getting his 17th of the second. He got an assist by JT Miller, and the pizza guy Giuseppe. That was at 5:56 of the first. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after that, it was all LA. It was Alex Iafallo getting his 13th of the year, and he had help from Anze Kopitar and Kempe, and that was looks like that it was at 13:02 of the first period, right? Then going to that was in the first period, right?
Yes.
Then in the second period, he got a second of the game at 3:24, and that was Alex Iafallo. That's his 14th of the season, and Kopitar got his 42nd assist of the season. That was actually a power play goal. Then in the third period, it was LA scoring at 13:35. That was Arthur Kileyev.
Not sure how you pronounce his
Yeah,
name.
it's a tough name. And another guy, Lizotte, got his 22nd of the season, and he got help from his buddy Garvagov.
Something like that.
Something like that. It's hard. That was at 13:35. It's always hard for me getting names because, like, some people say my last name's Wiley when it's Willie. Shannon, sometimes they add an S to her last name, and our friend Sue McGinnis says whatever you want, whatever names you want to do. So there was shots on goal. It was 25 each shots on goal. The FO percentage, which is face-off percentage, 52% for the Vancouver Canucks and 48% for the Kings. You can't get it closer than that.
No.
But look at the power play, Shannon. What does that say? LA
1 out of 2.
Yeah, and Vancouver
0 out of 4.
So that's your story there. And the penalty minutes, PIM, they had
8
for Kings and Vancouver
4.
And the hits, that means when they body check each other, I guess.
LA had 30 and Canucks had 27.
And the BLLK, that's, you know what that is, right? That's block shot, right? And it was how many for?
LA had 13. Vancouver Canucks had 17.
17 and giveaways. I think that's what that is. LA coughed up the puck once, and Vancouver did it four times. Right? And we'll get your 3 stars here. We don't do the penalties, so we'll do the shots on goal first. Yeah, it was in the first period, it was LA 5, Vancouver 13. In the second period, Shannon, it was
LA 6, Vancouver 5.
And in the third?
LA 14, Vancouver 7.
For a grand total of 25 each. Yes, and your 3 stars of the game were from your
LA Kings.
Alex Iafallo was your first star. Brock Bossler, the second star. And Drew Doughty, everybody. A defenseman.
For LA Kings.
Yeah. And Brock Bossler's one of Shannon's favorite players because a couple years ago at Christmas she got a jersey of him, and there he is there. Well, you can't see him, but he's had a pretty good season. He's played 67 games, 16 goals, 36 assists for a total of 52 points. He's a minus 17. Now that means somebody's going to ask me, you know what minus plus minus is, right?
No.
Okay, we're talking even strength situations only.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the ice when your team scores, that's a plus.
Okay.
If you're on the ice when the other team scores, that's a minus.
So he's been on the ice
17 goals more against than they've scored.
Right.
But it's only for even strength. So if you're on the power play, it doesn't count.
Okay.
He's got 22 minutes of penalties,
Oh, wow.
5 power play goals,
Nice.
power play points 15. He hasn't scored shorthanded though yet. He's got 3 game winning goals.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 147 shots, and he's got 10.9%. So that means if on average, for every 100 shots he gets, 10.9 goals.
Wow.
And NHL career totals, he's creeping up on 400 games. He's got 391 games played, 137 goals, 171 assists, 308 points. And throughout his career, he's a minus 28, which I guess isn't too bad because he has played almost 400 games, right? And he's got 110 minutes in the penalty box, 47 power play goals in his career, power play points 110. So he's basically a power play guy because out of his 308 points, 100 of them are on the power play.
Yeah.
He's got that one shorthanded goal. Remember that goal? Remember when he got that one? That was a fantastic goal.
Yeah.
I can picture going in. That was fantastic. And game-winning goals, 21 game-winning goals. And he's got the overtime winner twice. And throughout his career, he's taken 1,065 shots.
Oh, wow.
For a percentage of
12.9.
12.9. And he was born in February 25th, 1997 in Burnsville, Minnesota. He shoots right. He was drafted by the Vancouver Canucks in the first round, 23rd overall. In the 21st round, 23rd pick, so that's 23rd overall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there anything else we need to say about any other shots, Shannon, or what do you think? Or
I just think, I know the Canucks aren't going to make the playoffs, and I hear the reason why we have to let some players go, including Brock Besser, and I think the other one is the Hughes that we were talking about. I'm not sure.
Not Hughes.
No, not Hughes.
It all depends. Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
Oh yeah.
His contract is so long.
Mm-hmm.
We can go to Cap Friendly here quickly, and we'll go down to Vancouver Canucks here. Do you see Vancouver on here? Oh, Vancouver Canucks here. And we were going to talk about Oliver Ekman-Larsson, right?
Yeah.
So if you see him here, that's what he calls Oliver. There's Andrei Kamenko. Well, he's a defenseman, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We'll find it here. Defenseman.
Does he go by another name?
Well, maybe he's injured. Maybe is he?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Hi, we're back. We found him. I totally forgot he was on the injured reserve list. Right, so if you look at him here, he wears number 23. His cap hit is $7,260,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about retained salaries earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The Arizona Coyotes are paying $900,090, so just under $1 million. They're paying. So every day he gets about $39,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we look down here, this salary, what's this here?
I don't know.
Is good until the year 26-27.
Oh wow!
Right, so he's $8.25 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but don't forget Arizona's paying $1 million, so we're paying him 7.2, right? And he's under contract with the Canucks until 26-27, and this NEM means a modified no trade clause, right? So that means I think they can still trade him, but he has to authorize it. Like, so we can't trade him to just any team we want.
Unless he says so.
Yeah, unless he says so.
Okay.
And then since we got cap family open, we're gonna look at
Brock?
yeah, Brock Bosser, and that's he'll be up here, right?
He should be. There
Right
he
here.
is.
Okay, Brock Bosser, because Shannon was asking him about him before. His current salary is $6,650,000 per season, right? And his current contract, as Clay mentioned, expires at the end of the 24-25 season, right? So we've got 2 more years on him, right?
Yeah.
So if we were to trade him, say the Canucks wanted to trade him to the Minnesota Wild, the Minnesota saying we don't think he's worth $6.5 million, like we think he's more than like a $4.5 million. The Canucks could say, well, we will retain like $2 million of that salary.
Okay.
But when you do that, it goes against your salary cap, which is like your budget, right?
Right.
Like think of our own personal budgets. Like
Yeah.
when we get, like we got to be careful what we spend. Like same with the Canucks, right? Because if you go back up to here,
So what's your salary cap?
our projected cap hit is we have nothing left,
Oh.
right? And the cap hit is like I think it says 89 million we're spending per salaries, right? And we're using 6.5 million on the injury reserve.
Oh.
That's for Balser, right? Because players on injured reserve, if they're injured, they don't count towards the cap.
Right.
But you gotta be injured, right? And today they're at the cap is 95 million, looks like. So we have 26 people on their roster. That means on the NHL club, right? And under contract, you're allowed to have up to 50 people under contract, including your minor league team, right? And we have 46 out of 50, right? And out of your reserve list, mean all the players that are drafted or that you own the rights to. Because when you draft a guy to junior, you own their rights for a certain amount of years. You can have up to 90 players all together, and we've got 66 out of 90, but that includes the NHL teams.
Yeah, we definitely have to make some trades.
Yeah, or get rid of the salary, because don't forget well, this is good. We're going to go back to here. Like, we're going to look, where's Vancouver here? We're going to look at Elias Peterson, right? Okay, he is at, his current contract is $7.3 million, right, which is a good deal. But the end of next season, his contract expires.
Oh, wow.
Right, so we'll have to re-sign him, but we're only allowed so much in the budget, right? So that's why we have to move one of the big contracts.
Yeah.
Right, but he can, right?
So who's
But he is a restricted free agent,
Oh, okay.
meaning he can't. I believe he's restricted free agent, meaning he just can't go sign anywhere. So you had another question, Shannon, or
yeah. So out of Canucks,
yeah,
who are the players that are costing us more? You know,
our highest salaries.
yeah,
Well, that would be
Pedersen.
Yeah, Pedersen's up there. OEL and JT Miller will be. I don't know if I can. So we want to look up Miller, do we, or
Yeah, if we can find him.
JT Miller's right here. Okay, CC, right now, he's in the final year of a $5.2 million contract, right?
Yeah.
But
So this is his last year.
Yeah, up until July 1st, once the playoffs are over, we can trade him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after July 1st, if he's still on the roster, look what happens. His new contract kicks in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have a no trade clause, right up until the year 29-30
Oh,
at
geez.
$8 million a year, right?
Oh,
So that's
boy.
where it's where it's crucial, like,
yeah, we gotta start thinking of
because he's 30 now.
So, folks, what I think is the Canucks have to do is really think. Like, I think we have to put I don't know how they do it. I don't know how we could trade all our because you need when you trade people, you also need people that can play that position,
Right.
that are good. So if you trade JT Miller, you need something like him.
Yeah.
In return, that is good.
But he's a versatile player. He can play center, left wing, or right wing.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But the thing I'm worried about is he's 30 years old now,
Yeah.
right? Once this new contract kicks in after this year,
Yeah.
he'll be 38 when it's all over, because we got 7 years, so 37.
Yeah.
So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And these last 2 years kind of scare me.
Yeah.
Right, because is he going to be affected? But somebody else will say, well, no, Coach Rob, because the salaries are going to go up so high that $8 million a season, 4 years from now, is going to be like paying a guy $3 or $4 million now.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we did a good recap. Anything else you want to talk about, Shannon?
Yeah. If people that are watching this video, if you can give because I'm not really too good, I'm still learning about all this stuff.
Well,
So if you can give some feedback,
yeah,
on what we've discussed on the salary cap and stuff,
yeah,
and on players, that would be helpful for me.
yeah.
And remember to subscribe, and share videos that Rob does.
Yeah.
Because that'll help him get more people on his YouTube channel.
And we do the odd live stream now where we're playing the golf late at night. And that's kind of fun. And we talk about the Canucks or any topic you want.
Yes.
But anyway, I think that's it for this video. And throughout the summer, we can do other Canuck, Coach Rob Canucks Thoughts with Shannon, right here at this table.
Yeah.
This seemed to be a pretty good one. So please like and subscribe. If you didn't see the video prior to this, I'll put a link for it at the end of this, the watch party that we did earlier today. So I think that's it for now. And thanks again, Meow Charlie, for the great intro.
Yes, Charlie.
Okay, bye for now. Meow. Aw.
It's still recording.
Oh. Bye, guys.